you're welcome or welcome back to my channel, My Chocolates. And in this video, I share two major tips on how to build trust within yourself. And the first tip that has worked for me is decision making. I understand the pressure when it comes to like making decision. I understand that sometimes we feel more comfortable having other persons make decisions for us. But at the end of the day, when you think about it, that is you actually handing over the driver's seat or like the wheel of your life to somebody else. Like you're literally depending on other persons to make decisions for you. I understand like sometimes we need professional help. Sometimes there are like situations where we need people only specific advices and stuff, and it's okay for you to involve professionals if it comes to like your health or like your finances or any other thing that is like really big. When it comes to situations where you have to make choices about your career, about the school to attend, about your food, the food to eat, about your clothes, like what clothes you should wear, you should always like try and make the effort to like trust yourself. At the end of the day, when you make such decisions, you're either going to be right or it's going to turn out to be a lesson where you have to use like in future, like for future references and stuff. You have to trust yourself enough to make decisions. And I promise you, like the more decisions you make, the more trust you build within yourself and the more you believe in yourself. Like that's just how your confidence starts to grow. And at the end of the day, you just become like you get to a certain height where it's like, I can actually do anything I want to do. Trust me, if you make decisions for yourself out of 100%, I guarantee that at least 70% would be accurate, because you know yourself, you know what you've been through, you know what you can face, you know what you can handle, you know what is actually good for you. And if you don't, the more you make decisions, the more you're able to find out, oh, what I like, what I don't like, what works for me, what favors me and stuff. Like that's just the effect of decision making. You might not know this, but like if you're able to make small and little decisions for yourself without actually consulting other persons, like you just like slowly it starts to build up. And then when it comes to like big decisions, you no longer have to involve any other person. Like I said from the beginning, I don't mean like you completely shut people out, but like you just have to learn to trust yourself with like little stuff. There's certain persons you look at and you just feel like these people, they have it all figured out. Like these people make the best decisions. Like you literally would go to them for any advice. I promise you, like the people you go to for advice, this is how they trained themselves. This is exactly the tip that they inculcated in their life, and that's why you see them today to be the persons that they are. You have to understand that no matter what happens, I need to make a decision. Like trust me, what you're not changing, you're choosing. And I promise you, like the moment you start changing things in your life, the moment you start making new shifts in your life, like you just see that, oh my gosh, like I'm not the same person I used to be before. Like you just love yourself more, you just glow from within, you just start to understand how you actually work, and then it will also push you to want to and it would also push you to want to grow yourself, to want to groom yourself, to want to read books, watch self-help videos, listen to positive music, because you need positivity in order to make positive decisions. And in order to make life-changing decisions, you need to continuously empower yourself, empower your mind, broaden your horizon, and to also be in positive spaces. I don't know if you understand. There are times also where I would want to make decisions and I would just be really scared, like I don't want to consult somebody, but like I'm just so scared, like what if this thing doesn't turn out the way I want it to turn out. Like, but at the end of the day, I still go on making those decisions. And then what I realize is that there is so much power in uncertainty, because at the end of the day, even when you go to other persons, they still don't know how that advice they're given to you is going to turn out. Like when you think about it, we're all just trying. Like this is our first time living, and we're all just trying. I mean, there's so many persons there are some persons that have more knowledge than another person. But I promise you, the more you read, the more you try to learn, the more you try to improve yourself, the more knowledge and the more wisdom that you fill yourself up with. You need to just give yourself grace, and you have to avoid making decisions from a place of emotion. Whenever you feel like you're being triggered, you're sad, you're too happy, like make sure your emotions are intact, like everything is regulated before you make a decision, especially when it comes to like a decision that will change your life. The reason you should avoid making decisions from a place of emotion is because sometimes when you're too happy, you tend to make lots and lots of promises that at the end of the day you're unable to fulfill, which makes your integrity questionable. It's better for you to calm down, regulate your emotions, make sure everything is in check, everything is balanced before you go ahead to make any decision. You have to put yourself at a place where you have to relax, you have to pray, you have to meditate, and I promise you, like that thing that you want, it will just come to you at an unexpected hour. You don't need too many voices. You need people respecting your boundary, and which is going to take me to my next point. You have to put up boundaries and you have to respect it, because most of the time you're always complaining, oh, people don't respect my boundaries, people don't respect my boundaries. But then when you think about it, you are actually the one giving these people the information that they don't need. You are actually the one inviting these people to your space, and you claim that you don't want them in. It's literally impossible, because you're literally giving these people free ticket, access card to your mental health. Aside from the fact that they are evil eyes, when you're trying to create something new, I feel like you just need all the peace in this world to concentrate. You just need all the peace in this world to actually get the best out of that thing that you're doing. If it's something that would have you that will have you require professional help, of course you can talk to the people that are concerned with that field, but you don't need your family members, you don't need your friends to don't know anything about what you're doing. The only thing that they can tell you is like, just put thoughts in your head. And at the end of the day, if you listen to all of these voices, you end up losing your own voice, which is actually the major one. Do not let people push you out of your life. You're meant to be the main character. You have to set your rules and you have to follow them. If you setting the rules, you setting your boundaries cannot respect that, then I don't think any other person outside can respect it, because energy does not lie. Like your friends can literally see that you don't have boundaries. People can literally see that you don't have standards. So of course they're going to walk over you like a foot mat. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying. But if you tell yourself that you're going to be consistent at the gym, if you tell yourself that you're going to finish your meals, or you're going to eat less, like all these simple, easy tasks, set them for yourself and make sure you oversee to it, that you follow your own rules. That way you're going to trust yourself so much, and then it's even going to be easier for you to make decisions, because now you've made these simple decisions and you're abiding by them, which means now you're powerful. Now you know yourself. Now you know the boundaries that you will set for yourself. Because at the end of the day, if somebody wants to walk all over you, you could literally tell them with full confidence that I don't treat myself that way. I don't treat myself that way. I don't set rules and then break them. I literally have standards. I literally know what I want. Do you understand? Let me use myself as an instance, right? This is just the barest minimum, but I every single day I have like a to-do list for myself, because I can be very messy. Like if you leave me, I could be on the bed like every like 24 hours and I would not get up. But then I decided to change that for myself, and I decided to write, the night before I would write like a to-do list for myself. Like literally look at it. I don't know if you can see it, but like here it's written: when I wake up in the morning, the first thing I do is pray, read my Bible, journal, bath, eat, create content, sleep. When I wake up from my nap, right, then I read like a chapter or two of any self-help books. Like I literally have 3 of them. Yeah. So like imagine me setting these rules for myself. Like these are rules. Do you understand? Aside from setting boundaries for other persons, these are the rules that I have set for myself. Imagine setting all these rules and I'm not able to wake up to pray, I'm not able to read my Bible, journal, and whatever it is that is on the list. There is absolutely no way that I would take myself seriously. I'm not even joking. There is absolutely no way that I would set rules for myself and don't abide by them and then take myself seriously. This thing is subconscious. Like it's not even intentional. I might just, if I don't follow these rules, if I don't follow this to-do list, this daily task, then my day is literally going to be messy and unproductive. And once you're unproductive, it means you're idle. Once you're idle, you're literally, I don't want to say useless, but like you've wasted 24 hours of your life achieving nothing. And nobody is saying don't rest. I literally wrote it here, sleep. Or like scroll on social media or whatever it is that I want to do that time, I'm gonna do it. But then there are other stuff, to just keep me busy, to just keep me not just busy but productive. I don't know if you understand. Like these are little rules that you can set for yourself and see to it that you obey them. And once you obey them, then you can start setting boundaries for other persons. And then once you're able to obey your own rules, there is absolutely no way that you would let other persons overcross your boundaries. Like literally, that's what I'm trying to say. And that way you're building trust within yourself, because now you know what you want for yourself. Now you know what you can tolerate for yourself. And now you know the bullshit that you would not allow into your life. If you're looking for a way to trust yourself more, if you're looking for a way to just improve your life, honestly, the two tips is like, one, learn to make decisions for yourself. You don't always have to depend on people. I understand that nobody wants to be in a situation where you're lost. I understand that nobody wants to be in a situation where you don't know what to do. But I promise you, you have to make a decision. Whether or not you make that decision there in the moment, you're going to make it eventually anyway. So, like, why are you wasting time? Do you understand? And then the second is to set rules and make sure that you obey your rules. Once you're able to obey your rules, then you would definitely not tolerate bullshit from other persons. You would most definitely like see to it personally that people do not disrespect you. And that way you're building trust within yourself, because now people respect you more. Now people know that, oh, V has boundaries. Oh, once you do this, V's not going to take it lightly. But if you don't have boundaries, if you don't have standards, people are just going to walk over you like a doormat. Like, please, I don't want that for you. And that's why I'm making this video with just these two tips. I hope that you're able to change your life. I hope you're able to do something for yourself that you're proud of. So I'll see you all in my next video. Do not forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And yeah, take care of yourselves. Bye.